Oh, come on, Toby. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Oh, my fingers!
Toby! Toby, what's the matter?
Oh, I trapped my fingers, look!
But spell-daggers don't have fingers. They have claws.
Fingers, claws, doesn't matter what you call them, they still hurt when you trap them.
Oh, poor Toby.
Whatever were you doing?
I was trying to open the storybook, but it was too heavy for me, and it fell shut on my fingers, or rather my claws. I was trying to open it so I could read about the Iron Boy.
Oh, which Iron Boy?
Oh, don't you know about him?
No.
Well, he used to stand up on the magician's roof by the clock, and every hour he'd hit the bell with his silver hammer. Dong!
Oh, I
Just
see.
like that.
And what happened to him?
Well, it was midnight, you see, and he should have hit the bell 12 times, but he didn't. He hit it 13 times, and suddenly he found he could move.
My goodness. Then what?
I don't know. That's where the story ended. So that's why I was trying to open the book, see, to find out what happened next.
Well, let's all see what did happen, shall we?
Oh,
Come
yes.
on, over to the puddle.
Good idea.
Did he come and see you, magician?
What do you think happened, Toby?
Patience, everybody. We'll soon find out.
You remember that an iron boy stood on the roof of the magician's house by the clock. He struck the hours on a bell so that everyone knew what time it was. And one night, at midnight, he struck the bell 13 times instead of 12, and he found that he was free to move and walk. The iron boy was very excited when he found that he was free. He climbed along the roof in the moonlight until he saw a light shining through a window. He climbed down to the window and looked in. The magician was fast asleep in a chair in the room below. The iron boy dropped down into the room with a crash. The magician woke up with a start. "What on earth are you doing here?" he cried. "You're supposed to be up on the roof, striking the bell." "I've done that for years," said the iron boy. "But tonight was different. At midnight, I found that my feet weren't fastened to the roof anymore. I could move about. I was free." "Do you want to be free?" asked the magician. "It's a dangerous world down here. You're quite safe up there on the roof." "I want to be free," said the iron boy. "I want to be like other boys." The magician sighed. "I can't make you like other boys," he said. "If you want to be like them, you will have to go to the magical country of Zorn. It's a long way." "I don't care," said the iron boy. "I want to be free like other boys. I'll go anywhere you like." The magician picked up a map from the table. "If you really want to be free, you must go to the country of Zorn. When you get there, you must find your way to the Blue Mountains. There's a river in the Blue Mountains. It's called the Silver River. You must bathe in the Silver River. As soon as the water touches you, you'll change. You'll be like other boys." "How can I get to Zorn?" asked the iron boy. "You can go in my flying saucer," said the magician. "The saucer will take you to the edge of the country of Zorn and then fly back to me. You'll have to find your own way from there to the Silver River." "Can I go now?" asked the iron boy. "Yes, if you really want to go," said the magician. "Climb into the saucer." The iron boy climbed in. "Before I go, Please tell me my name, he said. I don't know your name, said the magician. You'll find that out in the country of Zorn. The magician muttered a spell and snapped his fingers. The saucer flew up off the table and out of the open window. It flew over the houses and over the trees, over the river and over the hills, until at last it came to rest in the magical country of Zorn.
Huh? What happened in Zorn?
You'll have to wait to find out next time, because that's the end of this story.
Oh.
Now, if you've been able to open the storybook, Toby, would you have been able to read that all by yourself?
Oh, well, some of it. I'll show you if you like. Yes?
Right.
Pencils and paper, pens and ink. The words shall appear before you can blink. Right, come on, Toby. Let's see what you can do.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's right.
Here you are.
Thank you. Well, now, after he found he could move, the iron boy climbed along the roof and saw a light shining through the window. He dropped down through the window and landed...
Right in this room. Crash! He gave me quite a surprise.
Here, well, look, it says there. He landed on the floor with a crash.
Yes.
He said that he wanted to be like other boys, but you said that first he'd have to go to a magic country. The country of...
Oh, now let me see. It began with Zorn. The
That's
country
right.
was Zorn. You don't hear that sound very much, do you?
No. There's a Z in gazebo.
All right, Toby, well done.
And here's a picture of the magician showing him a map of Zorn. But how was he going to get there?
There was only one way.
Hmm.
How did he do it?
There, look, it says, there was a big saucer on the table.
The flying saucer.
Yes, so off he flew to Zorn.
Well, what's the title of this story, then?
Let's have a look.
There we go.
Here we
Here we
go.
are.
It says, the Iron Boy.
Good.
Well done, Toby. There,
Thank
mind
you.
fingers?
Whoops.
And those little fingers.
Well done. I can see you've been practicing your reading.
I have, but I can't practice as much as I'd like to because I can't open the storybook by myself.
Now, you should have some little books of your own. Little books for little fingers.
Oh, yeah, or claws. Oh, yes, I would like some.
Hey, why don't we make some little books especially for Toby?
Oh, I think that's a wonderful
Oh,
idea.
yes, so do I. Are you going to cast a spell?
Of course.
Oh, well, can you make sure the spell works this time, please?
But my spells always work. But most of the time they do. Well, at least some of the time. Look, one or two have worked, haven't they?
Oh, yes, of course they have. We think you're a very great magician.
Oh,
Oh, yes, so we do.
thank you very much, then. Well, right, let's get down to work.
Right, what do we need first?
We need something made of paper because that is what books are made of.
Right.
There's a paper bag on the shelf.
Oh, thank you, Cauldron.
Yes.
That will do nicely.
There's a cheese and onion pie inside it. But you don't need to take that out, do you?
I suppose not. Here you are, Cauldron. One paper bag, complete, with cheese and onion pie.
How kind.
Don't we need a colour for the spell?
Yes, we need a colour beginning with B for books.
Oh, what about brown bread?
Oh, look, a blue brush.
And a black belt. I know. Why don't we put them all in, just to be on the safe side? Here you are, Cauldron.
Who found the brown bread?
Oh, I did.
Well done, Auntie Flo. Now the tune for the spell goes, Boom, 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 boom.
Thank you, Cauldron. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Right, all together now.
Boom, 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 boom.
And now the magic clap, I think.
That's right, Auntie Flo. You're learning fast.
The magic clap. And now, the magic rhyme. Muddle, puddle, puddle, muddle. Turn the pages, feast your eyes. Muddle, puddle, puddle, muddle. A set of books, just Toby's size.
Oh, well
See, they do work.
done. Oh, aren't they lovely?
They're marvellous. Just my size. Why shall I keep them?
You can use this shelf if you like.
Oh. Well, there's nothing on it now, is there? Now, I think I shall keep some of my books on the shelf and some in the gazebo, just in case I want to read something while I'm in there.
Oh, look, there's a book here without a title on the front. But it's got one on the spine.
The spine?
This bit here. Look, most books have titles on the front and on the spine, so that when the books are lined up like that on a shelf, you can read the titles.
Oh.
We could always write the title on the front.
Good idea. There. Oh, can you read the title, Toby?
It says, The Iron Boy.
Well done. There.
I'll write that on the front.
Right.
The Iron Boy. The Iron Boy. There we are.
I am going to have fun reading these, my very own books.
This calls for a song.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, what's in a book? Let's have a look. What's in a book for me? There are stories for children, grown-ups as well. Stories of animals, stories to tell. Stories in pictures, stories in words. Stories of fishes and stories of birds. Oh, what's in a book? Let's have a look. What's in a book for me? There are stories of dragons, stories of ghosts.
Stories of puddings, potatoes, and roasts.
Stories from Africa, stories from Spain.
And don't forget stories about Puddle Lane.
We won't forget those. Oh, it's all in a book, so let's have a look. It's all in a book for you and me.
Thank you, magician.
So you've got your own books at last.
Yes, can I read one now, please?
Oh, yes, of course.
Now, which one do you
Oh,
want to
I
start
don't know.
with?
That nice red one,
Big
yes.
red one. Right.
That's it.